Question 11. What's usually included in a policies and procedures manual? Which of these topics would likely be found in an organization's internal manual of policies, procedures, and best practices? A. How employees should back up computer data and manage passwords. B. The company's market share goals and advertising slogans. C. Detailed competitor analysis and external market trends. D. Customer satisfaction ratings from last year's survey. Correct answer A. IT security and data protection policies. Why? A policies and procedures manual is an internal document that focuses on how employees should perform tasks and follow company rules. Option A is correct because IT security rules, like password management and data backup, directly affect how employees work and help protect company information. Option B is incorrect. Marketing strategies, like goals and slogans, are part of a business or marketing plan, not an internal policy guide. Option C is incorrect. Competitor analysis is external research, not an internal procedure. Option D is incorrect. Customer survey results are performance data, not a process guideline. Key takeaway: policy manuals focus on internal procedures, such as employee conduct, safety rules, IT security, and HR policies, not external business strategies. Question 12. What is not a purpose of a policies and procedures manual? A formal policies and procedures manual serves many purposes, except A. Ensuring employees receive consistent instructions for common tasks. B. Demonstrating to external auditors how the company markets its products. C. Meeting certain legal and regulatory requirements within the organization. D. Maintaining operational standards and efficiency by documenting best practices. Correct answer, B. Marketing practices are not the purpose of a policy manual. Why? Policy manuals are for internal use. They provide employees with guidelines on daily operations, legal compliance, and best practices. Option A is correct. A major purpose of a policy manual is to ensure all employees follow the same instructions, reducing errors. Option C is correct. Many policies are created to comply with laws, e.g., health and safety regulations. Option D is correct. Documenting best practices helps companies maintain efficiency and consistency. Option B is incorrect. Marketing practices are external strategies, not internal procedures. Policy manuals are about how the company operates internally, not how it presents itself to the outside world. Key takeaway: a policies and procedures manual is about internal processes and compliance, not external marketing or business strategies. Question 13. Where should an employee look for information on handling customer complaints? Scenario: at Gamma Inc., an employee needs to know the proper steps for handling a customer complaint. Where should they look? A. In the company's policies and procedures manual. B. Ask a coworker verbally each time. C. In the external financial statements. D. In a marketing brochure. Correct answer A. Policies and Procedures Manual. Why? The Policies and Procedures Manual is the official reference guide for employees. It contains clear, standardized steps to follow for handling tasks like customer complaints. Option A is correct. This manual ensures that all employees handle complaints the same way, maintaining quality and professionalism. Option B is incorrect. Asking a coworker might lead to inconsistent answers, and the process could vary from person to person. Option C is incorrect. Financial statements are about company finances, not daily operations. Option D is incorrect. Marketing brochures are for customers, not employees. Key takeaway: employees should always refer to the Policies and Procedures Manual for company-approved processes. This ensures consistency, quality service, and proper complaint resolution. Question 14. Why is a Policies and Procedures Manual important for uniformity? Why is having a documented Policies and Procedures Manual important for ensuring uniformity in a company's operations? A. It makes every employee's behavior identical by eliminating all personal judgment. B. It provides a single reference so all employees follow the same approved processes. C. It allows each department to invent its own way of doing tasks independently. D. It replaces the need for any management supervision or training programs. Correct answer B provides a single reference for consistency. Why? A policies and procedures manual ensures that all employees have a clear, official guide on how to handle tasks and follow company rules. This helps maintain uniformity across the organization, so everyone works in a consistent and efficient way. Option B is correct. It standardizes procedures so that two employees handling the same task follow the same steps. Option A is incorrect. The manual doesn't remove personal judgment completely, but it reduces confusion by setting clear guidelines. Option C is incorrect. If every department made up its own rules, there would be no consistency in how things are done. Option D is incorrect. A manual supports training and supervision, but it doesn't replace them. Employees still need guidance from managers and proper training programs. Key takeaway: a policies and procedures manual is a critical tool for ensuring that all employees follow the same standards and best practices, helping the company run smoothly. Question 15. How does a policies and procedures manual help with legal compliance? Which of the following is a direct benefit of maintaining a policies and procedures manual regarding legal compliance? A. It guarantees the company will never be sued. B. It can document that the company has policies meeting health, safety, and other regulations. C. It replaces the need for external legal advice. D. It allows employees to bypass certain laws since procedures are documented internally. Correct answer B. Helps document compliance with laws and regulations. Why? A well-maintained policies and procedures manual helps ensure that a company follows laws and regulations, e.g., health and safety rules, labor laws, anti-discrimination policies. It also serves as evidence that the company has made efforts to comply with legal requirements. Option B is correct. Including policies on safety, ethics, and employment laws shows regulators and auditors that the company is committed to following the law. Option A is incorrect. A manual helps reduce legal risks, but it doesn't guarantee immunity from lawsuits. Option C is incorrect. Companies still need legal advice to interpret complex laws and keep policies up to date. Option D is completely false. Having documented procedures doesn't mean employees can break the law. In fact, the manual is meant to ensure compliance, not bypass it. Key takeaway: a well-documented policies manual helps protect the company by demonstrating compliance with regulations, but it doesn't replace legal counsel or make the company lawsuit-proof. Question 16. What happens when a company doesn't have a policies manual? Scenario: Delta Corp doesn't have a formal procedures manual. Managers notice that different teams handle purchasing, record-keeping, and employee leave differently. What is a likely consequence of not having a unified manual? A. Inconsistent processes and possible confusion or errors in operations. B. More creativity as every employee invents their own methods with no drawbacks. C. Perfect compliance with best practices since everyone knows what to do intuitively. D. Simplified training because new hires can just figure things out from colleagues. Correct answer A. Lack of consistency leads to confusion and errors. Why? Without a formal policies and procedures manual, every team makes up its own way of doing things. This can lead to miscommunication, mistakes, and inefficiencies across the company. Option A is correct. Each team is handling processes differently, leading to confusion and potential mistakes. For example, one department approves purchases incorrectly due to lack of guidelines. Another department keeps incomplete records, making audits difficult. Employee leave requests are handled inconsistently, causing fairness issues. Option B is incorrect. While some creativity is good, completely random processes with no guidelines cause serious operational problems. Option C is incorrect. Without clear documentation, employees won't automatically follow best practices. Option D is incorrect. Training is harder when new hires receive conflicting instructions from different colleagues. Key takeaway: a company without a policies manual faces operational chaos, errors, inefficiencies, and inconsistent processes. Standardized procedures ensure that everyone follows the same rules, improving efficiency and quality control. Question 17. How does a policies and procedures manual help maintain security? An effective policies and procedures manual can help maintain security by A. Outlining steps such as how to use computer passwords and perform data backups. B. Publishing all employee passwords in one place for easy access. C. Removing the need for data backups since procedures prevent mistakes. D. Allowing any employee to modify financial records as they see fit. Correct answer: A. Providing security guidelines like password use and data backups. Why? A well-written policies and procedures manual includes security-related instructions to protect company data and prevent unauthorized access. Option A is correct. Security policies help ensure employees use strong passwords and change them regularly. Important company data is backed up regularly to avoid loss. Sensitive information is handled correctly to prevent security breaches. Option B is incorrect. A manual would never publish actual passwords. That would be a massive security risk. Instead, it might include password rules, e.g., requiring a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Option C is incorrect. Even with great procedures, mistakes and cyber threats still happen, so backups are always necessary. Option D is incorrect. Financial security policies would restrict access to financial records, not let anyone modify them freely. Key takeaway: a good manual strengthens security by enforcing protective measures like controlled access, password security, and data backup processes. This reduces risks and keeps company information safe. Question 18. What is false about a policies and procedures manual? Which statement about a policies and procedures manual is false? A. It provides training and reference material for how tasks should be performed. B. It helps enforce a uniform approach and can improve efficiency. C. Once written, it should remain unchanged even if business processes evolve. D. It often includes examples or forms to illustrate how to carry out certain processes. Correct answer: C. A manual should not remain unchanged. It must be updated regularly. Why? A good policies and procedures manual is a living document. It must be updated whenever business processes, laws, or best practices change. Option A is correct. Manuals serve as a training guide, so employees can learn how to do tasks correctly. Option B is correct. They help enforce consistent procedures, reducing mistakes and improving efficiency. Option D is correct. Many manuals include templates, forms, or examples, e.g., how to submit an expense report, request leave, or handle customer complaints. These help employees follow the right steps easily. Option C is incorrect. A manual is not set in stone. If companies never update their policies, they risk following outdated methods that don't comply with new laws or industry standards. Question 19. Who initiates the purchase of raw materials in a manufacturing company? In a typical manufacturing company, who is usually the first to start the process of purchasing raw materials when stock is running low? A. A staff member in the warehouse or production area noticing low inventory. B. The supplier when they think the company needs restocking. C. The sales department when a big order is received. D. The accounting department when they see funds available for purchase. Correct answer A. Warehouse or production staff noticing low inventory. Why? The purchasing process begins when someone in the warehouse or production department notices that raw materials are running low. This person, often an inventory/store manager or production staff, then raises a purchase request to the purchasing department. Option A is correct. In most companies, the inventory team tracks stock levels and requests new materials when needed. Option B is incorrect. The supplier does not decide when to restock. They only supply goods after receiving an order from the company. Option C is incorrect. The sales department deals with selling finished goods, not buying raw materials. Option D is incorrect. The accounting team processes payments for raw materials but does not decide when to purchase them. Key takeaway: in a manufacturing company, the purchase process starts with the warehouse or production team who identify the need. The purchasing department then handles the order, and accounting processes the payment when needed. Question 20. Who follows up on overdue payments in a B2B sale? In a business-to-business B2B sales scenario, when a customer buys on credit but doesn't pay on time, which department is responsible for following up? A. Credit Control Department. B. Production Department. C. Marketing Department. D. Research and Development Department. Correct answer A. Credit Control Department. Why? In B2B sales, companies often sell to customers on credit, meaning the buyer gets the goods first and pays later. If a customer doesn't pay on time, the Credit Control Department is responsible for chasing the payment. Option A is correct. Credit control, usually part of the finance department, monitors unpaid invoices and follows up with customers who are late on payments. They might send payment reminders to the customer, call the customer to discuss the overdue balance, escalate the issue if payment is still not received. Option B is incorrect. The production team makes the goods but doesn't handle payments. Option C is incorrect. The marketing team is focused on promoting and selling products, not tracking overdue payments. Option D is incorrect. The research and development R&D team works on improving products, not financial matters. Key takeaway: in a company, different departments have specific roles. Sales make the deal, dispatch delivers the goods, accounting records the sale, and credit control follows up if payment is late. Keep learning with me. Hope this helped. Understanding who is responsible for purchasing raw materials and managing overdue payments is essential for business operations. Want more? Check out my YouTube channel for 1,000 plus practice questions with clear step-by-step explanations, just like this. Let's keep learning together.